Hey, what's up guys? Rob from ClicksGeek. Welcome back to the channel. So today I have something really cool for you. If you're a junk removal company, this is of interest. It's our Facebook Messenger ad system. I'm going to show you how we are rolling this out for junk removal clients and generating them very, very cheap leads on very small budgets because Messenger ads are really cheap. But we have a pre-qualification system built in through a workflow that I'm going to walk you through. So I'm going to walk you through all of our workflows, automations, text stuff, text automations that we send out. All runs 24/7 in the back end. All you have to do is call people after they've jumped through hoops and became a lead. Check this out. Okay, so we are inside the client's Facebook Ads Manager. As you'll see here, we're running Messenger ads and we're running 2 videos and 2 image ad creatives. So we typically try and do that assuming the company we're working with has some kind of images or video. The more the better because we can make really creative ads. And they're running a special of 10% off your first junk removal service. And you can see here where the call to action is send a message, right? Message me for details, learn more. So these are very, very basic ads, but they're very powerful. And everything you're about to see is a template, the whole system, all of the ads, the entire back-end workflow automations I'm going to walk you through. It's a template. So we can roll this out for any junk removal client in any location, as long as it's not in the middle of the Pocono Mountains or something like that. And anywhere where there's a decent population size, we can run this out and start generating really, really awesome leads with Facebook. So if that's of interest and you're a junk removal company, then there's a link below this video in the description. You can apply to work with us. If your location is not taken, we can roll this out in as quick as 24 hours. All right, that said, so what you see here, guys, is what you get, right? It's very basic. It's the client's Facebook page. We're running an ad on it, right? We're running a Messenger ad. The goal here is to get someone to click the ad, and when they do, Facebook Messenger pops up on their phone or their computer, wherever they are, right, with an automatic response. Now, I'm going to read you how the system works. So let's say someone sees this ad and they click it because they're interested. What will happen next is our system will pull the person's name from the profile that they're looking at your stuff on via Facebook. So it'll say, hi, name, are you interested in getting a quote for junk removal services? Click below and let me know. And then it will be a highlighted box that says, yes, I would like a quote. So they have to click that box in order to advance forward. So that's hurdle number 1 of pre-qualification. If they do not click this box, they don't respond, it dies there. It does not move forward because they're not a serious lead, they're not a serious prospect. It's a waste of anyone's time to continue. Now, if they do click, yes, I would like a quote, all right, they passed hurdle 1. Now we're on to hurdle 2. The system then texts them, messages them on Facebook. Sounds good. Name. Great. What's a good number I can text it to? And then it'll be a little highlighted box with the person's phone number already pre-populated, assuming their phone number is linked to their Facebook or Instagram profile. If not, they'll have to just type in their phone number, and that's not a big deal either way. So then the person will then put in their phone number. That is hurdle number 2 for qualification. We're saying, raise your hand if you want a quote in junk removal. Yes, you raise your hand. You advance to round 2. Round 2 says, all right, great, give me your phone number, and I can text it to you, the quote. They raise their hand again when they give their phone number. So then the system responds after they provide their phone number in Messenger. Okay, great. I just sent you a text. Let's move our conversation over to there. Smiley face. Right? So after that, the chat closes. It's done. So we've essentially grabbed the lead. They've jumped through 2 hurdles to pre-qualification just to get to this part. Now a text message goes out to them. And it says, hi, name. This is Kevin from XYZ Junk Removal. Thanks for messaging us on Facebook for a junk removal estimate. Please reply yes to make sure we have the right number. Reply stop to unsubscribe. So if they reply yes, it advances. If they reply no, not interested, no. If they reply anything negative, it dies there. It does not move forward. The client never even knows, right? If they don't reply, we have a workflow for that, which I will show you in about a minute. So let's say they say yes. They're qualified. So that's the 3rd hurdle. They've passed all 3. Great. Thank you for confirming that. I'll give you a call in just a moment to chat about your junk removal project. And that becomes a qualified lead. Our system tags it as qualified. So from there, our CRM is running this whole thing in the background. I'm going to walk you through all the automations I just kind of laid out for you, and you're going to see them in real time. It's really, really cool stuff. So check this out. All right. So we're in our back-end CRM, and you don't have to panic. There's nothing to worry about here. You do not have to log into anything. You don't even have to you have nothing to do with this, right? If you are one of our clients, all you have to do is call the leads back after we pre-qualify them and text them to you. That is the most important thing, okay? So this is our backend CRM, and now I'm going to walk you through our workflows that we have running in the background of all these Facebook Messenger campaigns. So the first one I'm going to walk you through is called Hot Lead Facebook Cappy, right? So all that really is, and I guarantee you're not really going to see this anywhere else, is once a lead jumps through our entire system and gets tagged as a hot lead because it then went off to the client, our system will then take that lead and send it back to Facebook's conversion API and tell Facebook, hey, give us more people like this. This was a really good lead. So we're telling their algorithm, find us more audiences with customer avatars like the person who converted really well for us here. And this runs 24/7 in the background as leads come through. We're feeding them back to Facebook, and then Facebook's then putting them back into our audience pools. So really cool stuff. The longer our campaigns run, the more efficient they get. So that's automation 1. Automation 2 is very basic as well. It's just a missed call text back, right? So if you're busy running your business, you're in the truck, you're on a job site, you're doing whatever, you can't answer every call. It's just, let's be realistic. So when someone calls you and you miss it, the system will automatically follow up with them and you to bridge that gap where you can get a hold of these people faster, right? So an incoming call is missed, busy, or goes to a voicemail. If it's a first-time caller, it goes in this bucket. If it's already an existing client or lead, then it goes into this bucket. So if it's a first-time caller, our system creates the lead for it, and a text message is fired off to you. It says you have a missed call from contact name, contact phone number. If it's not a first-time lead and it's an existing client or someone you've already spoken to or reached out to, it'll just send you that text either way. It'll just bypass assigning it, creating a new lead in our system. All of this stuff, you have nothing to worry about. It just runs on its own, right? It has nothing to do with you. So then after you get a notification saying, hey, you missed a call, then the prospect who called you gets a text message from you. It says, hey there, sorry I missed your call. Did you want to schedule a junk removal estimate or whatever your offer is? If so, reply yes. Right? So then it goes into a conditional logic. If they reply yes or positively, it pushes for a phone call. Okay, great. I'll give you a call in just a moment to discuss your junk removal project. If they reply no, not interested, negatively, then it just dies there. If they don't respond, right? We send a text. Was there something else I can help you with? It waits 8 minutes, pushes for a phone call. If you'd like to schedule a junk removal estimate, please give me a quick call. So really very simple automation, and this just runs in the background, picking up little missed calls if you have them. It's a great tool to have in your marketing toolkit. Next is our Facebook lead form that we are using for the messenger ads. So again, this is very simple too. Remember, I walked you through the first part of this video where I'm walking you through how messenger ads is automatically messaging people. So once they pass those first two hurdles and we get the phone number, then Facebook will pull the person's name, email, and we have the phone number into a lead form. And then the system starts from there, goes in, tags it, creates a new lead in the back end, and a text message happens, right? So this text goes to the client, basically right after we get their phone number. And this is the text I read you guys in the beginning of the video. Hi, Joe. This is Kevin from XYZ Junk Removal. Thanks for messaging us on Facebook for a junk removal quote. Please reply yes to make sure we have the right number. So this is the third pre-qualification hoop. We're again saying reply yes to make sure we have the right number, that we have the permission to contact you pretty much, right? If they're giving us their number twice, they're giving us permission to contact them. So again, the system goes into conditional logic. Did the person reply positively or write yes? They drop in this bucket. If they replied no, not interested, stop calling me, something like that, it just dies there, and you are never even notified that this person was coming through the system because they're not a real lead. They're not qualified. Now, if they don't respond, we have a path for that too. So let's go with responded yes positively first. You immediately get a text notification. You have a hot new Facebook lead. Call them ASAP. Name, phone, email. These will come to you in real time. It's extremely important that you call these back immediately. Drop whatever you're doing on the job site. Call this person. They've jumped through hoops to talk to you. So they want to speak to somebody very quickly. You're going to lose them if you get this text and you don't call them for 2 hours, right? So that's the biggest thing we see with clients who are successful with this system and clients who are not are people who don't call leads back. You have to be on top of these or else it's not going to work for you. So this is the most important thing. I have to get that out there. So after you get this text, the client, the prospect, gets a text as well from you. Great. Thank you for confirming that. I'll give you a call in just a moment to chat about your junk removal project. So there's a little personal touch there. Now, after we send out the initial text, asking them to reply yes to make sure we have the right number. If they don't reply, they never respond to you. Again, we go back with, if you still need a junk removal estimate, reply with yes, and let's chat. If they reply yes, again, same thing happens. You get that text hot lead notification. They get the text saying, we'll call you soon. And if they don't respond, then it goes here. If you'd like to schedule a free junk removal estimate, please give me a quick call. So we push them one more time to call in. We're not going to waste time chasing these people. We only want to focus on the people who've been jumped through all the hoops and raised their hand 3 different times. That's the most important part when running these Facebook Messenger campaigns, because if you just send everybody as a lead who comes through, you're going to get a ton of low quality bullshit that's not going to lead to jobs, and we're going to have a pissed off client. So it's important that we weed out as much as we possibly can using the system, and it works really well. So it's really cool. Again, if you're a junk removal company and you want us to clone this whole thing for you, this whole system, and run it for your business and your location, then reach out via the link in the description below this video, and we can get this tuned up and out to you within 24 to 48 hours.